Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil hearts could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Corey, Elgin, and Spoody.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a punk rock band of brothers, that's us, we get together and we talk about one of our shared loves, toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. I don't know if you guys, when I listen to this show, I'm like, man, he's out of breath by the first sentence. Jesus, what happened? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I'll catch my breath here and just let you know that if this is your first episode and you're new to the show, hey, thank you so much for tuning in, man. There's a lot of woman or the collective man.
Everyone's a dude.
Bro.
Man, bro.
But also just to let you know, and you'll find out soon enough, we are by no means toy experts. We just love our toys.
I am.
Okay. And who is that? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's introduce the band, your fellow podcast co-hosts. On lead vocals and rhythm guitar, he's our real American hero. It's Corey Canny.
Aw, shucks.
On vocals and lead guitar and a true master of the universe, the quiet one, Elgin Arney.
I don't know.
Come on, give us something.
I have the power.
I thought it was Aldrin.
Oh, yeah. It's Aldrin now.
Next up on the bass guitar, he's more than meets the eye. He's our Transformers guy. It's Spoody.
Hey.
Hi. It's the highest pitch I've ever heard his voice ever.
How's it going?
And on drums, it's me. My name's Jason. That's right. And I sure do like my Transformers a lot and other things too. What's up, guys?
Oh, yeah.
We have a very holly and jolly topic on today's show. Very nice. I have sound effects now. I could have done that. But we're gonna.
That one's mine, goddammit.
I know. We're gonna show our holiday spirit. Corey obviously has, and look back on our most memorable Christmas morning memories. 'Tis the season. I'm sure you look outside now, and there's that white junk all over the place. And moving on, we're also gonna we're gonna visit a store across the pond.
Sir.
I know. As soon as I said white stuff, I'm like, what
live?
is happening? Oh my gosh. You can follow us on Twitter at Cracktastic Pod and
Slippery
on
outside.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Cracktastic Plastic. We have a website, cracktasticplastic.com. Visit it, check it out. Lots of cool stuff there. But right now, let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra! Cobra!
All right. Thank you, Cobra Commander. We got some stuff. Corey,
I got
you
stuff.
were so prepared for today's
I was
episode. I'm so
terribly
excited to see what you got us.
I did not understand the assignment.
Again.
It's the first time, I think.
Yeah, no. I didn't find anything this week, but Jason did.
That's right, because I look out for my pals.
You do, yeah. He found me the G.I. Joe. It's this little flying helicopter thing that's been kind of floating around the big box tiny money stores. Like, where'd you get it? Five Below?
Five
or
Below.
Yeah, Five Below. It's this. It's got a picture of the dragonfly on it. It's not the dragonfly. It's a G.I. Joe content, one chopper, one launcher. Flying chopper with handheld launcher is what it says. Flies over 20 feet. People, that is over 10 people from the ankles down. The
feet.
instructions on the back say snap the wings on top of the chopper, place and twist the chopper on the launcher, pull back the string and release for the chopper to fly. And there's an exclamation point, so it's going to be exciting.
So you're just going to read
So
the whole
you're
thing?
just going to break the string off.
Yeah, yeah. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to put a small, like one of those tiny little electric motors in it with a 9-volt battery and hide it in there. And then just
You're not even going to try it out first.
no, I'm just going to let it fucking
Instantly.
fly, just and it's going to go, and it's probably going to take a foot off of one of my cats.
So when you snap on the large part, is that what it is?
Yeah, you snap the rotor. They call it a wing, but it's a rotor. You snap it in there, and then you do. This
So when
thing
you
with-
snap that on, are you gonna say, "Snap to the chopper"?
snap into a slim.
So you're going to
Jim.
open it. That's cool.
I don't know. I mean, I knew that this thing
I
existed.
mean, it'll fly better if you open
Yeah,
it.
that's.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I bet I could throw it 20 feet. I knew this existed. I didn't know that it, or I wasn't expecting to find one. Jeremy has one, and he showed it to me. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. That'd be fun to hang on the wall. And so, hey, thanks, buddy. I got one now. I have not. Okay, so the thing that I've purchased most recently, personally, is new bearings for the rear end of my truck to the tune of $920. So my toy fund is a bit depleted.
Ouch.
Yeah, and I don't have a job, so
There's that.
yeah. So I just have to find money places.
Mm-hmm.
So it's someone else's turn now.
Well, with that mustache.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad you like it. It was easy. I'm glad I found it. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
awesome.
nice big giant thing with
Yeah.
you know that G.I. Joe logo.
It's
is
going to
just
take up
huge
a lot of real estate on the wall, which is kind of awesome. I like that kind of thing. I might hang it like next to all the band posters and stuff.
We were in a band once.
I know.
Elgin, what do you got over there?
Aldrin.
Oh, lots of stuff again.
Yeah, you do.
Well, Jason brought this over. He sent me a message.
That guy,
Swell.
that Jason guy, he's
He
just
just
like
brings his toys.
he's just trying to
He's-
get into your pants.
He's like Chris Kringle,
Yeah, or like a creepy dude with a van, with a
Yeah,
white van.
like Santa, always trying to get in your pants.
Like Santa? I think you said it wrong.
oh, oh, oh.
We don't kink shame over here.
Yeah,
Oh, can't wait for the topic today.
Right. All the kids are going to listen to this one because it's our Christmas.
It's a Christmas episode.
And I've already said God damn it and fuck her at least once,
Well, now.
twice.
Anyway, it's an apt toy because it's a Christmas ornament. It's a Funko Pop, exclusive only at Walmart. Once again, it's Skeletor, and looks like battle armor Skeletor, and the Funko Pop ornament from Hallmark.
And now the question is, you recently have built a Masters of the Universe Christmas tree.
Yeah, I bought a one of those fake trees at Hobby Lobby, and then I've adorned it with ornaments as well and lights.
Adorned.
Does Hobby Lobby have real trees?
They no,
No.
Not inside,
yeah,
but if you're quick enough.
But when you put this one on it, it's kind of big,
that's all right.
but it's Skeletor, so
That's
you
all right.
got to do it.
It's cool.
Anyway.
It'll fit. I mean, why
Yeah.
not? And then I went to GameStop and they had this exclusive snake face figure, which
It's a pop.
Kind of a big
it's a
deal.
pop. It's a
character.
Funko Pop. I never had him as a vintage one, but looks exactly like that. Like when
5
you-
feet away,
when
he
you
looks like he's got penis eyes.
yeah, well, his action feature, that's what it is. The eyes, the snakes are his eyes. Like they shoot out, they open up, and
So
like
like
his
the,
chest.
the vintage toy,
Yeah.
his eyes shoot out.
Well, they like pop out toward you.
Do you
just
have
like
to squeeze the head, or is there like
There's
an
a
action
lever on
it?
his back, and it pushes his
That's
eyes.
awesome.
It pushes his eyes forward as snakes,
Eye
and his
boners.
mouth, his tongue comes out as a just like how it looks. That's what the action feature, like at the end of it, the feature. And
It's
then
very
even
Beetlejuice.
even on his, I think on his legs too, there's snakes that open down and reveal snakes. It's a weird. It came out in '87. That the original figure near the end of the line for the Snake Men. The weird thing with this is with the scanning app, it doesn't register
Huh.
as a figure. When
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
this came out like at the end of
Oh,
October.
yeah.
I think.
Why?
And it should have immediately. Like I would think.
Right.
All it comes up with are those little soda can ones,
Oh, weird.
and it's a different figure. It's still Snake Face, but it's the soda can version of it,
They got the SKU
Interesting.
wrong
which
on
I
it.
don't understand why it's doing that.
That means it's the only one in existence, and you are a millionaire now.
It really is
Sweet.
exclusive.
Maybe I'll keep it in the box then.
Maybe,
Instead
yeah.
of just chucking it out. Also, I have some new Masterverse figures. I have a Spike-Ore.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're
Oh, you
pretty
got
awesome.
Spike-Ore.
Yeah. I found them fairly cheap on Amazon. I've just kind of been stalking Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and when they put out, dang it, in his hand, putting a spike in his hand. So he has a spike mace, and his body is apparently he's a blacksmith, which I didn't realize that's what his job was in Snake Mountain. And on his other hand, that's what the back of the box says. On his other hand, he has like spikes, which on the original figure, his left arm was spike. You could twist when you twisted him into action, it flew out.
Wolverine.
Awesome.
The spike thing, but it was like a straight arm. It didn't have any bend, so it would just like come back in, and then when you twist him, it go out.
That's cool.
What, I can't look up an action figure skirt?
No.
I'm being judged. Spooty did it.
Only because you said something.
But you can take this off and put a hand on there instead.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Which he comes with extra hands and stuff. So that's
I wanted to see if everything was spiky. And it is.
Spike-Ore.
That's cool.
He has spikes. Hence, his name is Spike-Ore. And I also have Tila. This is like
Tequila.
after she rejected Eternia in the castle and was like, I'm going to get a new haircut and a new life. And she has several weapons. Has a sword and a spear thing as well. And this other thing is supposed to like turn into this thing, like a lightsaber.
Oh, yeah,
I guess. It's on the show.
Yeah, we've all seen the cartoon. We know what
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah. Well, for the listeners.
No viewers. Viewers is fine. Let's just call them viewers.
For the people that stare at their phone while they listen.
And imagine.
Yeah, and imagine what it looks like.
With our
So
colorful language.
they are gonna make another Tila, like the pre
Like
Oh,
Tila
yeah.
Tequila.
pre haircut Tila, I guess.
Pre off the rockers Christian Tila.
Pre-deadhead.
Like when
He-Man.
they made her a Man at Arms Tila, and then this is like,
That'll be cool because
Post.
that looked really good in the
Yeah.
show.
and that'll look more like what the vintage figure would look
Yeah.
like. But this one's still cool
Very.
as well. 30 points of articulation for all these figures.
That's so awesome.
And these videos actually might come out on time,
Oh,
or at least they
It's
might
never happened
come
before.
out after this episode, because I already have a stockpile of other videos that have to come out
Nice.
at least to the end of the month. So these will be like December videos more than likely.
goody.
So anyway, and then I got Faker from it's a Target exclusive, and he has several head sculpts,
It does like
basically
exclusives.
going from regular He-Man head
Oh, yeah.
to half of a metal face and then full on Destro face.
Yeah.
And then he has a sword and shield as well, if you want to see those. That's fine. But his sword is different colored. It's yellow like the rest of the figure is. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. Of a
That's very
figure.
cool.
He has a different harness, like that yellow harness thing
Yep.
he's wearing. He also has like He-Man's, so you could make him like as much as like
Close to-
He-Man would look like, but you can't
Should
cha-
probably
change out
point
his
out
arms.
that
Yes,
as we were discussing beforehand, that his head looks like Destro.
right. I think I said that.
Did you say that? Because I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was looking at something.
Yeah,
else.
Corey. So as soon as he saw it, he's
So-
like, "That's Destro."
No, that was Josh. Spooty. Sorry,
Did you say
I just outed you.
Oh, no.
That's fine. I call him that all the time. So.
The internet is freaking out.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I just interrupted Elgin to say something that Elgin already said. Which
Yes, that's true.
So that happened.
But I kept it on because it looks better with that head.
Yeah, I think so, too. It's cool.
Just because if he's already going to be
I
metallic.
enjoy that they actually have like blood where the skin is torn.
Yes.
off.
oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
That's grown
Because
up
on
shit
the
right
show,
there.
on episode 1, you see him, and he's like
Exploded.
bear hugging the sorceress, and then she like burns his skin off, and then his arms come off, and then he like brings it back on.
Yeah.
But that's all I have.
Sweetness.
No.
Awesome Motu goodness.
Yeah.
All right, Spooty.
Squirty.
You finally got back in to the shoppings.
Well, I was gonna say I got some other stuff that I wasn't talking about, but all the things I have are things that Jason got me.
Hey, that guy.
Really picked up.
That enabler, son of a bitch.
I finally got the Kingdom Core Class Soundwave,
And you love
is
him.
which is pretty awesome.
Nothing.
Even like the shit that they give about like his tape deck mode isn't bad.
There's a little
His
bird
feet
in
kind
there.
of stick up.
There's
but,
a tape in there.
Yeah.
You can pass those around.
No, I'm just taking it.
He did just take it.
He's cute. Cute little guy.
Yeah. And then I also got the Waspinator. It's Kingdom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're both Kingdom. Knocking shit over. He's pretty cool. I like him.
That's cool.
He looks.
Oops, I broke it.
He's a little more solid than I was expecting him to be. After seeing the Scorponok, which was just flimsy as
Yeah.
shit.
Was he?
Yeah. I mean, his legs kept popping off. Scorponok.
That's cool that it opens.
Yeah.
And the little tape.
Yeah, the Soundwave, he opens and has a
Yeah.
little fake laser beak.
Fake tape. Yeah.
And then I got the Kingdom Shadow Panther, which is, aside from his terrible head sculpt,
It's a mask.
but it doesn't
helmet.
come off. It doesn't open.
I know.
Is exactly the same as Cheetor, but black.
Black
I
kitty.
mean, the color scheme's cool. It's black and silver.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
This is
the heads.
Waspinator.
Is this guy still
Head
on
could've been
shelves?
better.
Cool. This one's really cool.
What was that?
Is this one still on the shelves right now?
It's
Possibly.
just coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, is
when
it?
we're
Okay.
recording this.
Yeah.
So I need, because Ren really wanted a Cheetor, and he's not on the shelves anymore, and so I need to see if I can find one of these guys, and because I'm sure he'll be perfectly happy with that.
Yeah. I mean, other than the head, he's exactly the same.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just say it's Cheetor to him. It's-
Spray
Midnight
paint it yellow.
Cheetor.
Yeah. Late night.
Late night.
Late
Late
night
night
Cheetor.
I mean, it
Going out to the
they should have just
club.
called him Ravage, but I mean, that's in the cartoon already. But although he's not in the cartoon,
What's his name again?
Shadow Panther.
Were they making a Ravage?
Yeah, there's a Pulse Hasbro Pulse exclusive right now.
Okay.
Covert Agent Ravage.
That's right. I saw it on the old Instagrams.
Which looks pretty sweet.
If he wasn't $50, I'd get him.
Yeah.
But I'm just not a Beast Wars guy. But then he also comes with a G1 Ravage that's really awesome, and it's such a important part of the show, Beast Wars. But I don't know yet. Yeah, that's all right. Cool. Well, I too got some things. Spooty and I went to we did a vendors at a toy show, QuadCon at the Merle Hay Mall. It was around Halloween, and that was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with the Spootster. Don't get to do that as much as I like.
I had a weekend off.
I know.
Yay.
Isn't that awesome? And then I know I said it in a post when I was posting about these toys, but I was like, I don't collect Cyberverse toys. I have four Cyberverse toys in front of me. Gosh dang it. So I got this Sludge. He's super cool.
Which I
He's a
also picked that one up
Dinobot.
too.
Yep. He's a Dinobot. He's badass.
He is
Dinosaurs.
really cool.
So
actually.
Ethan would like it. I got Ramjet.
Sure.
He's pretty cool. He has a sweet. Who's got the cool attack?
That was Gnaw.
That was the Gnaw.
spin attack thing.
Another Cyberverse toy I got.
and so the Cyberverse toys have a armor thing
Whoa, that's cool.
that like pops up.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
And his is with like turning his arm or something. And
Whoa.
pops up.
Yeah, neat, right?
Why did you reject these for so long?
I know.
That's cool.
Oh, and his mouth opens.
That's one of Corey's favorite action features.
And he
I'm
just
glad
made
there
up with
wasn't video on that right there. And
This
then
guy's mouth doesn't
Spooty's talked about him before, and I thought I'd missed him, but I just saw him on the shelves just this yesterday or so. But the Grimlock,
Oh.
That's the Cyberverse Bumblebee thing. And then I got them a while ago, and I forgot I had them. I found them at a Target once. This little baby ramjet. It kind of goes with the other one.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
I think I
know.
have the little baby Starscream of that, and I just gave it
that's
to
cool.
Ren.
Aw.
So you can build a figure with that.
Apparently so. Yes.
So
Oh, it's
now,
one of those.
now you have to get all of them.
No,
to-
don't even start with me
I would.
like
Yeah.
that stuff.
I mean,
I mean, you basically get a free toy, right? When you buy
yeah. Buy 5,
20,
6, get
it's
one
like
free.
20 of them, right?
there's 8. Jesus, 8? You got to buy them all?
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
halfway
I'm good.
there.
I don't want them all. I only wanted the dinosaur.
You're halfway there.
but you got the pieces to like 3 or 4 of them.
You're
But-
halfway there.
But that's the only one that's come with one.
And
Oh,
so
Really?
Because it doesn't come with all of them.
What?
at the same place that got Corey's G.I. Joe Super Chopper, I got this sweet little Mighty Mugs Megatron. He's the one with you push down on the head and the head flips. I got a Starscream
Yep.
on #Jay's Day,
Yep.
and they had a Megatron there.
Sweet.
And I'm like, well, I can't pass it up. It's $5, Got to do it.
knockoff pop.
And you got a free toy that was stuck in it, too.
There was. Oh,
was there a toy in it?
There was.
Some
kept-
little red
Oh.
I
Robin,
totally stole some toy.
like Teen
Red
Titans Robin.
Robin.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's right. Because I found it in my pocket yesterday, and I'm like, what the F is where did this little thing come from?
So no Manny faces yet.
Not me. Yeah, I
Missing
don't
the
know.
boat on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Too obvious.
He has
But
3 faces.
the Ramjet and Sludge are like packaged differently.
Oh.
Yeah,
And-
these are different and a little bigger than these, but
So yeah,
Dinosaur.
they didn't come with anything.
That's lame.
it comes with a cool armor thing. That's neat.
That's
That's
a poop
cool.
face.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Totally.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely a poop face that he's
Absolutely.
making. Megatron's
Another
one
important.
of his 3 faces is a poop face.
Well, all right, that's Thrill the Hunt. Let's move on into the topic of today's show. Merry Christmas to all of y'all out
Christmas,
there. Whenever you're
Mr.
listening to
Potter.
this,
Happy holidays.
don't get to hear your Jimmy Stewart enough.
Zeus paddles.
What? Say happening?
Is that the senile version?
Merry Christmas, you stupid, shitty old fucking house! Oh, the thing fell off the railing again. Murray, get out of here, you bitch!
I haven't seen it in a while.
Is that the director's cut?
That was.
so.
Might be.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Corey, you go first. I'd love to hear some of your favorite memories.
Oh
about
man, my
Christmas
favorite
morning
Christmas
and
morning
toys
memories
and-
is listening to Jimmy Stewart really lay into Donna Reed.
apparently. Okay.
Oh man, you know what? Favorite Christmas memories for me were probably at my grandma's house because she had one of those silver tinsel trees and had the little light
yeah.
reflector thing on the back or like the light projector thing that had the color wheel on it.
Oh,
And as
yeah.
it spun, the tree would change colors. I was fascinated by that thing.
Yeah.
And my brother, like,
Corey and his pretty lights.
yeah, my oldest brother Chris still has it. He kept it.
Oh, awesome.
When Grandma died 20 years ago or whatever, they kept the tree, so it's still up. It gets and the wheel still works. And every Christmas I go over to his house and I can still sit and stare at that thing. But I used to sit and stare at that thing for hours, and I play with my GI Joes in front of it and stuff, and watch them change colors. And I don't know, I was 6
Aw.
or 7, and yeah,
Now there's more drugs involved.
yeah. Well, I mean, when you microdose shrooms a little bit and then watch the color wheel, you're just like, it's the same, but now I'm high.
But Christmas rules.
Yeah, and like now, like as I'm older, I think about that, and I just think about like Elgin doesn't know what he's missing.
All
It's
the
like,
red
why
and
is this
green.
gray wheel spinning?
Why is this gray wheel spinning and turning the tree gray and
Shades of gray.
gray? Like only 4 though, not 50.
If this is your first
Not
episode,
me.
Elgin is colorblind. And we like to make fun of him.
I'm
and
only
by we,
red
we
green
mean-
colorblind.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to discriminate on you.
yeah, exactly.
Except that his red-green colorblind extends into
Yeah, it
other
does.
areas because he handed
which
me a
is it?
guitar pedal one
That's
time
true.
and said, I said, oh yeah, it's like the teal green one. He's like, it's not
Cool.
purple?
Purple. Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's
You know the purple one.
It's teal green. He's like, oh, I guess that's just kind of what I always imagined purple to be. So Elgin's perception of colors in his
It's
entire
skewed.
world
It's-
is basically a product of his imagination.
So that's why he has the
Which
blue mic cover.
Could be cool.
Yeah. The gray mic cover.
Yeah.
Aw.
Anyway,
Which one's mine? Gray.
I mean,
cool.
Do you have any particular toy Christmas?
Oh yeah, it
memories?
was the Sky Striker all the way.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's always going
We
to
did
be
talk
like
about-
opening up the Sky Striker Christmas morning. Like was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Which is why it's really hard for me not to jump on the Hasbro Pulse Sky Striker
You backed
wagon.
it yet?
Huh?
You backed it yet?
No,
Not yet.
I'm probably not going to because
Unless you get a job soon.
Well, I mean,
Was
I
it
don't really.
only like 250?
I mean, yeah, and if it looks like I will,
Scooter
I
will get it
will,
for you.
I will consider it. Like if it looks like it's gonna hit its like extended tiers, where like you get more
O-rings,
stuff
too.
and more stuff and more stuff. Like if it gets to that third or fourth one, whatever, where you get all the stuff, I might seriously consider it because that's a really good deal for the third or fourth tier, whatever it is.
like 6 figures plus the
Yeah, plus all the
All
extra
that.
stuff, plus the
Right.
jet, plus like there's just a
the
bunch.
crew, the air crew. and
Yeah,
all that
like
stuff.
I think it's a really good price point, that $250-$260, whatever it is, for all of the stuff if you get to that last tier. If it doesn't, it's just the jet and 2 figures and all the accessories for the jet, and that just seems like
But
about
it's-
$100 too steep for me.
It's people with that mentality that's going to keep it from getting there.
Maybe,
There's
but I
always a
will.
rush at the
I will
end.
seriously consider hard jumping on the bandwagon if and there's like 3 weeks left or something. And as of last week, it had only hit like half of its backers, and so if it doesn't make its backers, they're just not gonna. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as like my personal memories, I mean, yeah, opening up the Sky Striker Christmas morning of 1983 or 84, I think, yeah, 84 when I got it, is cemented hard. I mean, that thing went to space. It went underwater. Like it was just like that toy was everything to me. Yeah. So, and now I have 3 of them, and that's awesome.
That is awesome. How about you, Elgin?
I was trying to think of like a specific toy that I got that was like memorable. I was kind of drawing a blank until just a few days ago. I did remember. I was looking back through pictures and stuff that I sent you guys, but
Oh,
my kind of a genius thing my mom used to do was we used to have like these knit stockings that were like a couple feet long, and she would like kind of put smaller toys in them and then lay them at the foot of our bed, so we would wake up and open those so we wouldn't wake her up.
Hey, that is smart.
It was like at the time we were like, oh, we're kind of opening these presents before the big presents, but it was really so that she could just sleep in
a little bit longer.
And, yeah, because my son just wakes us up at 6 a.m. and is like, I've organized all the presents. I mean, an elf organized all the presents for us. But I just remember having those our own like personal stocking with like kind of just little small presents and stuff, and opening those up and just like playing with them before we did like the main tree, presents and stuff like that. There was one I remembered, and I had to print out some pictures of it because I don't have these toys. I wish I did. I've talked about it before where I went to my parents' house to try to find them, and I couldn't find them still. There are these Rambo toys that came out in 86. They're from Coleco made them. I think Hasbro now owns Coleco.
I had a Coleco Vision, and it was awesome.
It's not. I don't know if they're the same
Different.
brand.
It's like the video game console.
Yeah. Anyway, these Rambo figures. It was from the show that came out. They were 6.5-inch tall figures with weapons and everything. And I remember getting both of these. I had three toys altogether. One was called Firepower Rambo, and it had all that stuff. He had a little backpack with like the backpack was like a flamethrower, and you pushed a button and the arm would come around, swing around into firing position. I just remember like pushing that button, like opening up, and it's like, and it was like,
That's awesome.
and his knife. So he had a belt. His knife could go in the belt, but the knife could also be a bayonet you could attach to the gun.
Oh, nice.
And he had grenades that he could shoot as well. and then like a rocket launcher that'd shoot off of it.
So those are gone.
I have no idea what. Well, I had all of that. I had all the stuff. I remember specifically still having all of it in like a bag or something.
Oh, so like post fire?
This wasn't in a fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
like
Yeah.
It didn't.
Well, it didn't launch them. It just you just.
But I mean,
and then
like
used
it
your
didn't. It
imagination.
didn't perish in the same fire that your whale perished
No,
in.
this was no. I still had these because I still have the other thing here.
Oh, okay.
The other figure was called Turbo, and he also had like a mechanical thing, a backpack where you pushed a button and his helmet would come up over and go on his head.
Yeah. Kind of like those toys.
Yeah, like that, but it'd go. And
That's
like,
awesome.
He has a
And,
boomerang.
Oh, so it's like the hair salon thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what
Kinda.
it was like. But I had those two figures.
It does look like the hair salon.
Yeah. And then I also had this 20 millimeter automatic cannon, which I still have. I found that.
Really?
Yeah, and you could there was like bullets that you could run through there, like plastic, and you just like make yeah, exactly, make machine gun noises and run it through. I still have that, so I found that. It's at my parents' still. I just left it there because I was like, I don't have anything else to go with it. But I had these two figures. I remember opening them and playing with them and keeping them with all my master stuff. But
The
I don't know
scale
what
of
they
this would fit with your
It probably would.
with your new He-Man stuff though.
yeah, probably fit with the Masterverse stuff now.
So I mean, you could park that out in front of Castle Grayskull.
Yes, yeah, just defending with 20 millimeter machine
So like
gun.
those automatic toys, like those toys with the automatic features and
Yes.
stuff. There were like little micro toys that came out with the GI Joe ones too. That were basically like either you wound it up or you pulled a string and it retracted, like it had a grappling hook on or something. There were several of them, and yeah, like I loved those things, like
yeah.
the
They're
ones that
awesome.
had the action. On.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about those, especially when you're a little kid, like
Oh, yeah. And
the toy playing with itself is super
exactly,
cool.
and just like having it like, be ready for action.
Yeah,
immediately. And I mean, these came out when I was 5, and I probably got them maybe the year later or something around that time. And I just remember sitting down at my parents' house and like and my brother was there, and he's just like we're like playing with these toys. It's just. And I wish I still had them. It's like, and they're expensive now. Like,
Yeah.
they're not to find.
is there any chance they're buried in the attic or the basement somewhere?
the attic? The attic at my parents' house is not really an attic. It's more of like it's more of
It's
like
a crawl space full of insulation.
insulation full of full of toys. It's just open it up and toys rain down.
Right.
Full
I
of
have that
insulation.
dream.
Yeah, full of insulation. The basement. I went through that, and that's where I found. That's where I found all those Legos.
Yeah.
The Blacktron Legos, and that's where I thought it was at. So I was like,
Oh.
"Well, I looked through all those boxes. It wasn't there either." So
That's a bummer.
yeah, they're really cool. There's a bunch of other figures in this series 1 of like Cat and White Dragon, Black Dragon, Colonel Trotman, and
Yeah.
like all the stuff. And
Yeah.
they even had a play set that you could do. So
Yeah, I didn't even know those were a thing.
yeah, I didn't. Like I said, those are the only ones I ever got.
Yeah.
And then I didn't. It must have been like
You didn't pursue it, right?
One year, my parents were like, "Oh, let's just get him this," and then
Yeah.
and then like, "Oh, we'll get him this the next year," type of thing.
I mean, when you're that young, you don't really have like
Right.
like your interests are whatever's in front of you.
Exactly.
Like, it takes a couple years, like
Yeah. It wasn't like Motu stuff for me.
Yeah.
It was, but that action feature just it sticks in my
Yeah.
mind like crazy. It's just like having it go over the helmet, go over the gun, the flamethrower come around. It's just like because
Yeah.
if he put his arm out, it would go
Toner.
exactly to his exactly to his hand. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's perfect.
That's pretty cool.
But that's for toy specifically. I mean, there were other toys I got. Probably like getting a Nintendo, getting and having that, but that one it was like very kind of burned in the memory of like getting that toy on Christmas. A lot of Christmas is kind of all blurry and stuff from all the drugs.
Yeah.
Definitely is blurry. Spooty, what do you got? What do you remember?
I think you should go first because I think I know what yours is going to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh,
You're wrong.
What?
I might be wrong, but
I don't know that I had one.
Is it Serpentor? Serpentor, right?
Well, that I'll segue with blurry. I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm like, what do I remember? Literally pulling wrapping paper off Christmas morning on this thing. I don't know if I have any of that left in there.
I don't remember unwrapping these gifts. I just remember playing with them at Christmas.
Oh man, I remember
Yeah.
opening the Sky
Do ya?
Striker. Oh yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
it's
awesome.
vivid because like it's the only thing I wanted that year, and I got it, and like it just I knew it was I knew it was in there. Like I didn't know, but I knew it was in there because the box was the right size, and like
Right.
yeah, tearing that open, like I remember that very. I even remember I was wearing yellow footy pajamas. Like I remember that morning vividly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that picture I sent you guys
Yeah.
with that wicker basket thing.
Yeah. Sewing kit.
I don't even remember like
Yeah.
owning any of those toys.
Oh really?
It's-
I know it was Christmas,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but I don't remember. I mean,
picture says it was.
and I
Yeah,
still
you
have
said
that.
that.
I still have that case, but I don't remember. Oh, because it was a Dino Rider. And
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
remember
remember
saying that
owning a
now.
Dino Rider. Like that's how
yeah.
bad it is.
That's how little you cared about Dino Riders.
Apparently,
Jeez.
just how our memories are just so selective on stuff.
What did you think I was gonna?
the Nintendo.
Oh, I definitely do. I guess
that's
that was
about the only
just
thing I remember.
later.
getting
I
for
was
Christmas.
trying to think earlier, I guess, but I don't.
I mean, I don't remember getting any specific Transformers or anything on Christmas. I'm sure we did, but
I remember getting like, I guess there's probably different ones. I don't remember what exactly it was called, but the little trike machine that you would pedal, and then you could like burn out and stuff.
Oh yeah, like a big wheels.
Big
thing?
wheel
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah,
I remember
Yeah,
having
I never
one of
had
those
a
when I
big
was
wheel.
Way
I
young.
never did either.
I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
you don't remember that? Oh yeah, I remember just
Was
big
it a
wheel in the
specific
shit.
time?
Yeah, I don't. That
Oh.
part. It was green. I have a color. I remember the color.
Hey,
All right. I remember things like GoBots. I remember things like the Transformer case with the little sections, sorta. I remember some of the toys. Every time you talk about, or I think about you having the Poppy He-Man, the battle with the caps in the back.
Yeah, the
oh, Thunder Punch.
Thunder Punch.
It feels familiar to me, like that
Yeah.
was a thing. I know,
Exploding
I know
ass
we
He-Man.
had some He-Man. I know we had He-Man, and
I don't remember opening that as a gift. I just remember playing with it. Like, it's weird how.
but maybe let's segue into a thing I know I can talk more about, but still is Christmas morning memories. Is one of my favorite things is getting toys for our nephew.
Okay.
Or like Mike's boy Simon, like he knows he's getting 2 Transformers every Christmas, and he has for 10 years, or as long as he's been alive. He always gets Transformers. Like Mike knows not to buy any because I'm gonna get them, and like it's just a thing we've always done. Yeah, and now that a couple of you guys have kids too, that has to be like amazing to like get
Yeah.
them things.
Yeah, I mean, we went overboard. Like we've been going overboard all fucking year. There's got to be at least 10 or 15, if not 20 Transformers in the basement, like waiting for Christmas morning for Ren.
Yeah.
Maybe some of it'll show up on his birthday, but like yeah, we've just been like when they went on
Yeah.
clearance at
right.
our Walmart, I bought like 5 or 6 just then, and then like just the most recent one I got him was Retgar.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's just
It's a motorcycle.
Oh, and
man.
I got him Blur and
It's gonna be a sweet wheelless motorcycle.
yeah. Yeah. No, I
Those are good
I'm
toys.
super super excited to see him because he loves his Transformers, and like every day he's begging me to go to the store to buy another Transformer.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
There was, I wasn't around when this was purchased. It's before I met Amanda, she was going to get Lily the Wii when it first came out, but she had to put it on layaway because she was still working at Kmart, and they had one there, so she ended up getting it on layaway and got it for Lily as that was her big Christmas present. We still have it now.
Yeah.
Ethan and I are playing with it.
Oh, awesome.
10 years later.
You're playing with your Wii in the living room.
Exactly.
Nintendo knows how to build things to last.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
And,
still have all of our original consoles.
Yeah. It was a big purchase. I mean, so much so that it had to be on layaway.
Yeah, I mean, the
So-
Wii wasn't cheap when it was new.
No. And it's got its use.
Yeah.
For sure. So
And for many, many years at our family Christmas, like we have nephews, but they've grown up and they're getting kind of old, and so gift giving and Christmas, it was more about just getting together and eating food, really, But Spooty and I still get each other Transformers every year. It's pretty fun,
And all year long, it sounds like.
and all year too. But
It gets harder because we have everything you can get in a store.
Yeah.
true.
What about you, Spooty? You got any Christmas morning memories?
I mean, just getting the Nintendo
Yeah.
was
Because you got the dumb robot with the dumb game, right?
with Robbie the robot,
Yeah.
and the original gray zapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had the gray zapper.
Did they come with an orange one?
I didn't know until
actually,
After a couple years, they switched it to the orange one.
I didn't know until this year that when you're playing Duck Hunt, the second player that's not using the zapper could control the duck with the controller.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the thing.
And it doesn't work on modern TVs.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But I had no idea that you could control the duck with the other controller.
Yeah.
And now
let's go back.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So now I need to go find a tube TV because we haven't hooked up our original Nintendo in ages, but I'm pretty sure I know where to get one. Anyway.
Yeah. But then I also remember, I think it was the year after getting that, us, opening up what we knew was going to be a Nintendo game, which was Blaster Master,
Oh yeah,
a week before Christmas, and
Do
playing it.
remember that.
Well, your
And
parents
then
are walking
getting
through
it-
the room and they don't even know because they don't know what the games are supposed to look like,
Well,
right?
our room was upstairs.
Okay.
So, but then wrapped it back,
Yeah.
sneaking, cut the tape with a knife.
We were shits.
We were terrible children.
Oh man,
So you have more memories.
We were still
of
happy when
opening,
we
being
got it.
devious.
opening gifts before you had them.
I do
Because we knew it was a Nintendo game.
Yeah, I do remember that stuff a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, let's move on. Let's take a quick break, and we're going to tell you about our sweet and awesome podcast network. It's growing every day. We've been adding a lot more podcasts and shows to the network. It's been super awesome to see it grow, and here's a little blurb about it.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
And we're back. Hey, that's my line, you sucker. I'm pretty excited about this next segment. We get to leave the United States, right? That's exciting. How's Elgin going to get the van over there? Well, let's find out. It's time for a store tour.
So yeah, we're gonna have to catch a ride on Santa's sleigh because this one's
Hey!
across the pond.
Where's that applause button?
Yeah, it was. This one caught my eye because it's called Plastic Crack Collectibles.
Nice.
Neat.
It's in 43 Wellington Road, Royal, UK. Crikey. Oh, wait, that's Australian.
You went to the wrong.
Everything's Australian
Too
now.
far.
Yeah.
Let us hear your Scottish accent. Crikey.
Crikey. They're from Scotland, right?
How about Irish?
You throw another potato on the bobby.
I love grilled potatoes. Get some more brown sauce on it.
Plastic crack, you say?
Yes. Plastic Crack Collectibles. It looks like they have a mix of new and old toys. I found this on our friend's toy store guide. They had them listed on their Instagram page, so I thought I'd steal it and put it on ours.
This is what we do.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the name, with our name being Cracktastic Plastic and then being Plastic Crack Collectibles, it's a natural fit, I felt. And if we ever, go
Ooh,
over there
Let's go on
Sunny
tour.
England.
in sunny old Never Rains England, then we'll go to
For all you
43.
listeners that live over there, because
Yes.
there's so many, we know
yeah.
that you're there and listening. You probably already know about it, but get over to the Plastic Crack Collectibles.
Buy some toys, new and old.
Hey,
Buy, sell, and
word, tell them
exchange.
we sent you, because that'll mean something.
Yeah.
Nope.
Those guys on Cracktastic Plastic sent me to the Crack Plastic, whatever the name of the store is. Plastic Crack.
What is happening? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go to the next segment. Really excited about... Is it a good segue? No?
That's fine.
I'm really excited about this one because this is like the quick, people responded to this one
Yeah.
fast
Yeah.
and mighty. It's pretty exciting. And
Real
this is
hard.
Corey with Talking Toys.
Well, Christmas memories. We've all got them. I shouldn't lump everyone in together like that because maybe some people that listen to our show don't celebrate Christmas.
That's true.
Yep.
Or maybe their parents didn't like them, so they don't have any Christmas
Also
memories.
true.
Sorry, guys. Our parents loved us. So chiming in quickly is Amanda Middleton-Arney. Is that
Arney?
Middleton-Arney? Oh, are you guys related?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Right on.
It's his ex-girlfriend.
All year, I looked forward to getting a new Cabbage Patch Kid and my brother getting new He-Man or G.I. Joe figures. I randomly stole his figures for about 10 years straight, so my girls had boyfriends for their parties or to do all the repairs in the kitchen. That's kind of awesome. Apparently her Barbie dolls did not need any sort of actual gratification because all of the action figures were half their size. Ben Clayton, my cousins and I would set traps for Santa so that we could catch him, but that's not really next morning kind of stuff. Other than he was never captured the next day. My grandfather would set out a shotgun the night before, stating that he was going to get himself some reindeer meat. Cruel to some, funny to others, still not next day stuff. My fondest memories of the morning are probably standing impatiently at the top of the stairs with my sister waiting for the call from our parents that would come down. Speaking of reindeer meat, I don't think he remembers because it was like a year ago, but we were driving in the car one day and there was a deer on the side of the road and Ren was with us and I was like, oh, looks like Santa lost his temper again. I'm sure he doesn't remember, but I said it. Abe Kirshner, Ninja Turtles, like all of them, but the most vivid Christmas memory would be putting the stickers on the rock and roll bus and my dad's sighs of disapproval. He didn't like that devil music. Ha ha.
So the devil music that the Turtles made on the
Apparently.
concert.
Tad Good. I asked for a Home Alone talking Kevin doll and got Urkel.
That's not even close.
I bought myself a Kevin a few years ago on eBay. Ben Clayton replied, please tell me that it was not a talking Urkel. Tad, oh, it was. Ben, did you keep it? It must be worth at least 50 cents these days. Tad, he ended up being thrown from the top story of a building at some point and his head was sawed in half. Spooty. So probably worth more now. Russell Borgominario II. My cousin and I both got the first Nintendo with Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers, and gun controllers. Ben Clayton replied, "Oh, I remember getting my Nintendo too with Duck Hunt. I bought The Legend of Zelda with money I'd saved. Still one of my top games of all time." My wife, my ex-girlfriend, Elgin's ex-girlfriend's sister that lives with me.
Yes.
Zelda. The original Zelda, it's like her favorite game. She introduced the kids to it the other day, like was playing Zelda with them and stuff. And like, that's her absolute favorite game. Jason Zbornik, JZB. My birthday falls the day after Christmas. Bummer. And all I wanted for my birthday and Christmas. Bummer again. Here's your birthday and Christmas present. Man, you got fucked. Just kidding. Anyway,
No,
Christmas. Yeah, no. Shane Kelly, his birthday is the day after Christmas too. So anyway, for those Boxing Day birthdays, I'm sorry. All I wanted was the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. Christmas Day, I didn't think I was getting it. The box is hard to miss. I still remember us getting ready to open presents, and my stepdad left the room and brought in a very large gift. I think we all know what it was. The G.I. Joe flag. C3D prop shop. Okay, gotta buckle up here. It seemed like Christmas was the only time for big stuff, in price, not size, but that's when I got my PlayStation with Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, except order of operations is important. When unwrapping my first present, we all take turns from youngest to oldest. I got a memory card for a PS1. I figured out what the rest of my presents were pretty quickly, and I would announce what it would be before I opened it. I still remember my grandma putting her hand on her head and saying, "Well, so much for the surprise." It also became a challenge after that to cleverly disguise my presents to prevent me from guessing before opening, which never worked, and I would guess 80 to 90% of the time. Though I still remember being stumped one year by an odd-shaped package that sounded like Legos. It ended up being 3 Bionicle containers duct taped together and wrapped up like some ludicrous hollow throwing star. My grandpa was proud of that one. Also, if I didn't get that year's Megazords for my birthday, Halloween, then I could pretty well bank on it being the Christmas stack. My best friend Brian Clark, best Christmas morning toy memory is opening the Dino Riders Diplodocus. Aww, tender moment. Turnip, Chris Simmons. I received Optimus Prime at an extended family Christmas back in 1985. At the time, we lived out in the country, and it had started snowing heavily while we were away, and on the trip home, our four-wheel drive just wasn't able to keep up, and we got stuck in the snow on a dirt road about a mile from home. Nice. Why didn't you wait for Santa to pick you up, Turnip? My parents got me bundled up and prepared to carry me, but I refused to leave Optimus Prime behind. That's awesome. A toy I had wanted since the show premiered in 1984. Once my parents figured out that I would not be budged, my dad picked me up and carried me and Prime through the 2-foot-high snowdrifts for the last mile home. Jeez, dude.
Awesome.
That's fucking tragic and awesome.
Yeah.
Ken Tomlin, getting the G.I. Joe Whale, Tactical Battle Platform, Cobra Moray, and a couple other vehicles that I don't remember, and a bunch of figures. Parents only bought my sister and I stuff for our birthdays and Christmas, so since our birthdays are in June, we'd literally go 6 months between getting anything. We learned early not to even bother asking for anything other than around those 2 times a year. LOL. On the positive side, our birthdays and Christmas were usually pretty epic. That's awesome. That was kind of the way it was for us. Like maybe one other time a year, like might get a thing here and there, but it was pretty much exclusively Christmas and birthdays.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, not like me and my kid where he's just getting a new toy all the time because I want to play with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. From the Instagrams, Geek CD Toys, my best Christmas was when I received my first He-Man doll. It started to rain and lightning that looked like Grayskull was applauding. I'll never forget that day. And then he said doll equals action figure. Andrew Cronin, that's Andrew from Virginia.
Oh.
Great question. 1, getting Castle Grayskull from Santa. It's far and away my greatest Christmas morning memory. 2, Atari 2600. The whole family played Pac-Man the entire rest of the day. It was the only time I ever saw my parents stay in pajamas into the evening. 3, getting the NES with Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Keep up the good work, Andrew from Virginia.
Thanks, Andrew.
Hey, that's Talking Toys.
Awesome. All right. Well, we did it, guys. Merry Christmas. Any final words?
Stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, my goodness. We definitely also want to, I don't know.
Go fuck yourself.
We're at the time we're recording this, we haven't quite figured it out, but I know that the message is clear that we definitely support giving toys to Toys for Tots and donate and give to those who are less fortunate. There's so many poor kids out there that just don't get to have toys, and there's so many chances for you to just pick something up, whether it's even on clearance or anything. We all know that what a toy can do to brighten a kid's life, and it's super important, and definitely want to give, and we're going to try and help do a lot of that too this season, and we hope you do too.
Transformers for Tots.
Yeah. They need it. All right, well, let's get out of here and let's go find some toys to give. What do you say?
Hasta la Winnebago.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. We'll check you out later and see you. Bye-bye.
Later.
Toodles.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.